from the place affectionately known as the K. We're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today it's the finale of this. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. And that misses 1-1. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. This is hit on the ground but foul. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Hey, no one down here.
Here's another 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think opposing pitchers need to be really careful when working to Adam Lind. His batting average is on the rise right now, and if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span, so he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Hey, we got one here.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Jose Abreu is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Here's Adam Lind. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Nobody out now.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Look like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
Rusney Castillo is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1-1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Revere is under it.
Mine.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Got it right there.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, here's how the Royals are lined up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Alcides Escobar. I love how this guy plays shortstop. You know, at one time, the Brewers, when they had him in their organization, tried to put him in the outfield. Come on.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Roll it up, huh?
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Escobar on to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up. In now, Matt Caesar. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Digging in, Charlie Tilson. And he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Settling in now, Christian Colon. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Ready with the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, come on, guys.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tim Anderson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Yohan Moncada. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
He'll try again. 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Abreu goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1-2, here it comes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with digging in for his second at bat. Rusney Castillo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nobody here, nobody.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Rusney Castillo goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
McCann.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees.
Hey, come on
Pretty
now, here
liberal
we go.
strike zone there. It's 0-1. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Matt Caesar.
Up next
He's
for
0 for
Chicago.
1 thus far.
Right fielder.
First pitch
Matt
fastball off the
Caesar.
plate there, and
Hey,
it's
come on,
ball
guys.
1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Striding in once again,
Leading off for the
Charlie
White Sox.
Tilson. He'll try and
Center
get
fielder.
things started as we
Right.
begin inning number 6. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy
Third
as we see
baseman
both
number
the southpaw
24.
and a right-hander get
John
loose.
Colon.
Christian Colon will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey,
Now
we
a
got one here.
curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the
batter, number
pitch.
7.
Tim Anderson is
Shortstop.
at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
Anderson.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and
he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Yohan Moncada. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Way in front of that fastball. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And it looks like Joaquin Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. Jose Abreu is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Escobar has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Adam Lind. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Hold a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But, man, he's been good so far.
Now batting.
Rusney Castillo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Now pitching for the Royals.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with the big win at home.
6-1, the final tally today. Number 41 notches his third win of the year as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. So that'll just about do.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.